Tea time. Oh, the Disney lawsuit. Yes! Perfect discussion. Again, you guys might even know more than me, but we should bring it up. This is insane. Some woman died while eating, she got anaphylactic shock and died while eating in a Disney restaurant, okay? Her husband and her both asked, hey, does this food have shellfish or whatever? Is this food cooked with shellfish? They said, nope, you're good. Then they serve her the food. She dies, okay? Her husband, maybe it was peanuts, okay? And then her husband obviously sues the company, Disney, for the restaurant lying to them. It's a wrongful death, okay? Disney goes back and finds out that this guy agreed to avoid settling in an open court when he signed up for Disney Plus. As part of the Disney Plus EULA agreement in 2019, years ago, he agreed to only do forced arbitration, separate trial, out of court. Yeah, it was a free trial of Disney Plus. He didn't even keep it. It's fucking insane. It's like, it's beyond Black Mirror level dystopian ridiculousness where they are trying to get out of paying and out of a court settlement. All he's seeking, by the way, is $50K in damages. Not even, you should seek 4 million based on our court system, because you always get like way less than what you ask. 50K for his wife dying, and they are trying to get out of it. It's actually absurd. Disney says the case should be handled out of court because Piccolo created a streaming account. The reason it says Piccolo must be compelled to arbitrate? A clause in the terms and conditions he signed off when he created a Disney Plus account for a month-long trial in 2019. Dude wanted to watch Mandalorian in 2019, and now he's unable to sue a giant corporation for murdering his wife. It's absurd. It's absurd. It was funny is I don't even, like, even from like a Lex Luthor, pure evil, Machiavellian, grind set money Disney strategy, it seems like a bad idea. This is it encapsulates people hate about corporations like this in such a catchy and easy to understand story that, like, this has gone super viral. Everyone is miserably mad about it. Yeah, it just seems not worth it. They should have gone above and beyond to actually help this family. So it seems really dumb, and of course it's very morally bankrupt. But there's simply no reading of the Disney Plus subscriber agreement which would support the notion that Mr. Piccolo agreed to arbitrate claims arising from injuries sustained by his wife at a restaurant located on the premises of a Disney theme park, which ultimately led to her death. He created it on his PlayStation. He didn't even continue after the trial. He just did the free trial. That's so insane. That's so fucking insane. And yeah, there's 150 million Disney subscribers. So I guess all of them have agreed to never sue Disney for any reason. Crazy. Super based. The terms were not even in the contract. They're hidden behind the link behind the link. Yeah, well. What an idiot should have read the deal. Just absolute scum. What an idiot, dude. I, a actual savant, actual intelligent person, I went through the EULA with a fine-tooth comb. And I knew, actually, that I was going to Disney in 3 years. And I knew that my wife is allergic to shellfish. And I knew there could be problems from that. So I didn't sign up. No way it holds up in court? No, I don't think it will. I don't think it will. Do you think the lawyers were like, Bob, we should really just pay this? I don't know if they went up to Bob for this one. They might have just thought they could shut it down. And then, again, a lot of times, some of these old school company tactics have yet to run into the reality of social media virality. It breaks a lot of old methods that used to work. And sometimes lawyers just do things that they aren't ready for the world where that hits a nerve and goes super viral and then it blows up in their face. It's one of like the biggest mispriced risks for corporations when in terms of PR is they don't know what will go viral, and they have a lot of old school people that don't even think about it, and it can cause huge blow. I mean, it's also true. It's like I've seen plenty of examples where judges have basically agreed that you cannot actually expect people to read all of the EULA, and if you do anything that would if they agree to anything that's non-standard, you can't be held to it. It's almost impossible to be held to it because at this point it's so ingrained that people don't actually read it, which is good. Think this will affect Disney's bottom line? No, I don't. It's just bad PR. I mean, again, things like this are like, it's like the straw that breaks the camel's back, where I just feel like Disney's had an increasing number of negative stories. I think people they sort of are turning on the brand a bit. And then stuff like this, which if it was just one-off, would be kind of ignored. It starts to pile up. And then people start looking for alternatives, or they go other places, or they, whatever. I don't think it's end of Disney or anything. I just think they've been in a bad spiral for a bit. And they clearly are on like the break glass in case of emergency Toy Story 5 train after basically saying they wouldn't do Toy Story again. Now they're back again with Toy Story 5. I haven't watched the Toy Story 5 trailer. Can we watch it? Okay. This is it. Yeah, this is definitely a break glass in case of emergency. When did the first Toy Story come out? 30 years ago? This is 30 years in. They still hauling Tim Allen's ass up there to say, there's a snake in my boot. 30 years. Tim Allen is Buzz? Is he? Wait, which one's Tim Allen? Which one's Tom Hanks? Isn't Tom Hanks Buzz? Tom Hanks is Woody. I'm sorry. You're right. Tom Hanks is Woody. He just disappears into the role. I'm sorry. I don't like Chris Pratt. He disappears into the role. I would let Disney kill my wife to watch that movie. Maybe they will. Don't rule it out. Maybe they just like doing that. Maybe they just want to murder significant others. That's in the terms when you buy a ticket. You actually agree if they can kill your family members during the... Yeah. I can't wait for 10 years from now when they pull up your chat logs in the Atrioc chat in court to prove that you have no legal grounds to sue because you've watched Toy Story 5 and they murdered your wife in cold blood. Caught. They got you. Anyway, I don't think there's more to that story, but it was crazy. What's Disney at? I feel like they've just been in a bad spot. Outside of Inside Out 2, which was just a shocking, phenomenal success, I don't think they've had a great run of it. Yeah, wow, pretty bad last 5 years. Yeesh. And this is when most things are up, in most tech. Moana 2 coming out soon. Yeah, again, all the sequels are fine. The one thing I was thinking about today was like, I saw some viral posts from Pokemon showing Charizard, Venusaur, Blastoise, and Pikachu. And I was like, damn, it's crazy. Those are still popular Pokemon. It's been 30 years. It's been 30 years, bro. That's crazy. They make a new Charizard. This is the original. This is just a post on Nintendo's channel, like on Pokemon's channel that was going viral. Millennials on some Neverland shit. Yeah, it does feel like that in a bit. Feels like things are stagnated. In a way, that's what I'm getting at. Is like, there's definitely a bit of like regurgitation of shit that has been popular forever. Because I'm trying to think of like, so like, let's say I'm a kid, it's 1997 or whatever, when I'm getting into Pokemon. What did I like that was 30 years old then? What was from 1960s that I liked as a kid? Star Wars, a good example. Looney Tunes, that's a good one. Star Wars is 70s, but still, that's like, it was about the time. James Bond, I like James Bond, true. I like the GoldenEye video game. World War I history YouTube video. I was not 6 years old watching World War I history YouTube videos. YouTube would not be invented for another 8 years. The Matrix hadn't even been released yet. It was called Vimeo back then. No, in 1997, we didn't even have internet, bro. How was it eating lobster with the pores in the 20s? It was bad, I guess. The 20s wasn't... 20s was the golden age. 30s is when it was the pores. The roaring 20s, baby. Unc, what was it like with no internet? Like, what do you do? Bro, that's so crazy because I've been on the internet basically my entire life, but I have like 4 or 5 years where I didn't have it. And you're acting like that's the oldest thing you've ever heard.